sa employees, there were some advances na medyo questionable. No? Dapat pa ibigay yung mga advances na ganitong kalalaki. Kasi it's a person, we might file cases against them.
What figures are we talking about? Are we reaching 500,000 or beyond?
Beyond.
15 million. Yung isa, pinakamaliit.
We're not talking about just one person.
I'm not talking about just one person. It's a multiple of person.
May sinasabi si Tito Sen na may mga napag-usapan pero binabago nyo. Halimbawa, ang huling sinabi niya, nung una, 10% across the board, ibababa ang mga sweldo. Sige, we agreed. Sabi niya, yung iba ngayon, 70% ang kinaltas, yung iba 30%. I don't understand the context of it.
Actually, kasama yun sa usapan ng 10%. Pero through the negotiation, nag-propose si Vic Soto na wag naman yung maliliit, John. Kawawa naman sila. So when we computed, the company computed, na I agreed. Sabi ko, tama naman. Wag naman sila dapat madamay. No? Kung gusto natin maging physically fit or ma-maximize natin ang fiscal year natin, no? Which every company does anyways, no? We need to do some fiscal change, no? Through the management. Kasi kakapasok lang namin eh. No? Remember na kakapasok lang po namin yung past administration po, 44 years. So, to make it more effective, fiscally effective, we have to make some change so that, again, the continuity again, na tumagal pa yung show.
So how do you address his specific complaint?
Actually, we did not implement the 10% at all. What we did, kasi salary, mahirap pag-usapan ng salary kasi may labor. So, rather than give them, magreklamo sa labor, wag na lang, kasi ang kapalit sana nun, bibigyan namin sila ng separation pay, pero you'll be hired pa rin. Unahin lang namin, para separation pay, parang ganun pa rin makukuha mo. No? But we did not continue because of kasama sa negotiation nila. No? Sana wag na nating idama yung maliliit. When we computed, yung mga malalaki at saka maliliit, sabi ko, konti rin lang naman eh. Ano na to? Isugal na lang natin. No? Pagtrabaho na lang natin sa sales. Baka there's another, pwede pa tayo area kung saan tayo makakakuha ng savings. Trabaho na lang in short, trabaho na lang ako. Ang totoong nangyari is may mga additional benefits yung ibang tao. Not all, alam naman natin yan. Yun, sabi ko sa kanila, isuspend ko muna. Ibabalik ko sa inyo pag okay na tayo. Kung baga clear na to, babalik ko na. Kasi ang salary, di ba, protected by law. Yung additional benefits, hindi naman yan. Depende yan sa company.
Can you just give an example of 1 or 2 additional benefits?
Like allowances. No? Allowances. No? Additional allowances. Sabi ko, can we just, even my sisters na may allowances na nagtatrabaho dito, sinabi ko, wag, lahat pantay. So yung allowances, ang sinabi ko, temporarily suspended.
Is this a food allowance, a clothing allowance?
Lahat po yan. Mayroong rice, clothing, food.
So you were cutting that off?
Yes, suspended, not cutting, suspended. And then dahan-dahan kung ano yung importante, ibabalik natin. Yun lang ang na-implement. Yun lang. Now, kung hindi nila dapat nagustuhan yun, dapat I was reaching out sa kanila rin eh, after na implementation. Sabi ko, game na tayo. Okay na ba sa'yo? Okay na daw. Anything else? Nung implement na namin, I was trying to reach out sa kanila para makipag-usap. Dapat, Tito Tony went to Japan kasi birthday ni Tita, 75th birthday. Sabi Tito Tony, I'll be there on June 4. June 10, mag-usap tayo. Naka-set up kay Tito Sen. Sabi ko, alright. So they can air kung ano yung in-implement ko namin. Sana doon nila sinabi na, John, nakala ko ganito. Bakit naging ganito? So either I can adjust it, no? There's room naman eh. And open naman kami. Alam naman nila yon na palagi akong open makipag-usap.
So I think part of the negotiations also, not only were we gonna cut, it did stop there eh. We were also gonna give profit sharing across the board. So from the janitor all the way to the meron matatanggap. That was part of the negotiations as well.
That part of the offer.
Part of the offer.
Pero they don't want that.
They didn't like it.
Ayaw mo na lang daw.
Talagang kinulose nila.
Why do you think?
I don't know. You have to ask them na lang that question. Kasi, why?
Kasi kiniklaim nila na, sinasabi daw nyo kasi na lugi yung kumpanya. Pero yung dinideclare niya sa BIR is, kumaga hindi siya, hindi nalulugi. So,
Actually, they asked me during the negotiation yan. I told them, hindi lugi po. Hindi balance ang fiscal year natin. Kasi po alam po natin, ang mga advertiser will pay 2 to 3 months after airing. Diba?
60 to 90 days.
Alam rin po natin na ang pagbayad naman po sa network is hindi naman po itong buwan na to, meron din yan. So, ando po, financially stable po ang Eat Bulaga, ang tape. Financially stable. Ang hindi po stable, medyo na natatakot kami, ang expenditure.
Yun po yung punot dulo.
Medyo meron kami nakita doon kasi I was the chairman before I became the president. So, reports ang pupunta sa akin, monthly and annually. So, may nakita na kami discrepancy. Bakit ganito? Pera, to.
Can you be more specific?
It's in the auditors, kasi nagpa-audit na po kami. So, at specify ang is I cannot just reveal kung ano yung specific, but marami pong expenditure talaga na
Like
medyo
you're
malaki.
saying, there are expenses that are not necessary.
Yes.
Ma'am, let's just say, we mentioned a while ago, allowances. Parang ganun po.
Lumalaki na yung
Lumalaki,
allowances.
nagbaballoon. But that's also understandable given that we're the only show na umabot ng 44 years. So, syempre, magtataas talaga by increments yung mga yan. But it has to stop somewhere. Kasi how can we keep a certain amount that we're earning, yet our expenses balloons because of the years that so it became a curse and a blessing at the same time. How do we sustain these personalities given the long periods of time that they have been with us, or we have been working together, na hindi naman tumataas or by increments yung pag-akyat ng
When you
allowances.
say that the board leads,
Yes po.
who are you referring to? I mean, in the last so many years, who are the board
Tony
members?
Tobiera, myself, Bullet, Soraya,
Secretary.
5 yun. Dad. Ako, 3 years lang ako na part of it. Past 3 years lang ako.
Ako,
Tagal kayo eh.
tagal.
Bago
Siguro
lang
mga
ako yung
5 years.
So,
5 or 6
dito
years.
sa mga meeting na to, can you give us a sense of the problem that you present and then how do you resolve it? What are the issues that
Well,
often come up?
The biggest problem is before we were never actively participating. So what we say is we never really had an active board, which means we don't meddle with anything by paper. Kami lang, papasign lang. But this time around, since we found some, not maybe we can't say discrepancies, pero maybe we found some expenses na baka kailangan
we have questions.
pag-aralan.
Pag-aralan.
Oo. And we can't keep going on kasi syempre, as a business, as a corporation, if we keep going with this expense and this amount coming in, baka hindi kami umabot ng 1 year.
If I may be frank, when you talk about unnecessary expenses, essentially the one who runs it on a day-to-day basis, production,
Yes.
expenses,
Yeah.
like that, would be Mr. T. So how does that hold?
Oh, let me explain again. Mr. T, the president, the production, last na nag-handle ng production was Jenny. Before that was Tita Malu Fagart. So, I'll just giving the timeline. So, they will ask the finance team. Finance team, diretso na yan. Kasi Tito Tony naman magaling sa production eh. Magaling talaga si Tito Tony. Production guy talaga siya. Talaga, hindi magso-survive ang Eat Bulaga kung wala dun sa production capability ni Tito Tony. Yun lang, hindi lang doon, pati yung sa employees. Yun ang sinasabi kanina ni Bullet, sa employees, there were some advances na medyo questionable. Dapat pa ibigay yung mga advances na ganitong kalalaki. This is, hindi ko pwede sabihin kasi it's a person. We might file cases against them. So I cannot divulge these people.
Just a second.
Multiple of person.
We may not name the persons, but what figures are we talking about? Are we reaching 500,000 or beyond?
Millions.
Yan.
15 million. Yung isa. Pinakamaliit. as I recall, isang beses lang kinuha yung 15 million.
One go.
You mean, ang nangyayari, pag may ganyang outlay, hindi na naibabalik, hindi na nasisingil?
China-charge nila sa advance retirement. Doon kami pumasok, ba't ang dami na nito?
Tapos hindi po nagre-retire.
Hindi pa sa retirement.
So, that's when we started questioning these numbers. Or why would you advance your retirement, yet you wouldn't retire, yet ang laki ng amounts eh. It's unheard
Sabat,
of eh.
kailangan namin come in and to correct it. Di naman namin
And
sasabihin.
we're not talking about just one person.
I'm not talking about just one person. It's a multiple of person. Well, it goes to the system.
Yeah, but in the end, how many signatures do you
The
have?
president, yeah, the president. But I haven't seen the approval of the president. To be honest, also the voucher lang nakikita namin. That's why sabi ko nga, di ba, we contracted an external auditor to look into it. Now, the report of the external auditor will finalize, I think, this month. So, we can better answer.
Yung isa sa kinagalit ni Tito Sen, yung sinabi niyong walang utang yung kampanya tapos nababayaran yung mga host. Siya ang nag-reveal na hindi bayad si Vic at si Joey.
Marami na yung utang ng the host.
Well, okay. First of all, like I said, we just moved. No? There was a transition period. And every transition, to start of the year, nagpa-audit kami. And when you do the audits, syempre, you cannot just all of a sudden, pag may sumingil, babayaran kita. Di ba? We don't know. As the board, like I said, we were an active board, we had to study these claims. We had to check kung talagang totoo to. And as far as I was concerned, back then, wala po akong naririnig na ganun kasi hindi pa po tapos yung audit namin eh. Until he reacted. When he reacted, minadali namin to double check if we really had owed them a certain amount, which lumabas nga po meron. Right away, we cleared it. Right away, we tried to pay them back kung ano man yung utang. And that's the reason why we were here in the first place.
Actually, it's part of the negotiation sa side nila na, alam mo ba, John, na may utang pa sa amin. Sabi ko, ha? Sabi ko, magkano po? Hindi ko alam, mga 30 plus daw eh. Sabi ko, I look into it. Sabi ko, don't worry po. Ginagawa natin effective yung fiscal year natin para yung mga lapses na yan, makakorek ko at mabayaran. To the point na kailangan kong mangutang sa chairman kasi yung namin, syempre hinihintay ko pa yung mga papasok na, alam naman mo sa industriya natin, 9 months, yung portion, di mo pa alam, no? Kailan papasok, may PBB nga, pero na din, commitment natin sa network, no? So, in short, part of negotiation doon sa, minadali ko pa nga eh, ang usapan namin 1 year, dadandahanin ko 1 year, at hindi na mahuhuli ang talent fee nila. Never naman nahuli na pag-upo namin eh. Kasi I make sure na mauna sila bago kami.
In all this, wasn't it easy enough to ask Mr. T, who should know the numbers, whether they owed 30 plus million? It's not an easy number to forget.
Well, yes, but since I'm the president at that time, no.
But he was the immediate boss.
Yeah, but he can always say, check mo na lang sa finance. So I did check na lang sa finance. Hindi naman niya alam yung total agad eh. Diba? Tsaka anong taon, saan kinuha. No? Kasi I think most of the backlog of payment was on their allowances. Yung bonuses ba, yung pagmimigay ka, maganda ratings, may dagdag. No?
Hindi salary.
Sinong in charge?
Talent fee ang tawag namin eh. Meron konting talent fee. Yung mga 3 months, 4 months.
Sir, yung time na yun na nagkaroon kayo ng malaking utang sa mga host, sinong in charge?
Wala pa kami. Sila pa yun.
Wala pa kami.
Sila pa yun. That's their
That is the
management.
reason I asked.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's
It
really,
was their management na isa yun sa rason. Kaya, but not the main reason. The main reason talaga is continuity because of aging na ang management namin.
Or are you being polite when you say that?
What? No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Takot na yung daddy ko. Kung may mangyari sa akin, John. Paano na ang Eat Bulaga? Paano na ang tape? So, ayusin ko na kayo habang Tito Tony mo, medyo tumatanda na rin. Hindi na bumabata.
Parang he wanted you placed
Yes.
You already.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not the reason na meron kaming diabolical reason na tanggalin sila amin na to. No. The real reason is, ang ano namin ni Daddy, I am ang incumbent congressman. May problema lang ako sa Supreme Court ngayon. Questionable. No, it's another topic. Later on baka pwedeng hindi ako doon. But I won the election. I am the first district congressman. No? Plus, I have my own businesses. No.
Does that mean you were not seeking?
I am not seeking. It's just that when Dad was telling me, kasi nagkaroon na siya ng pacemaker. So sabi ni Daddy, tumatanda na ako, paano to kung may mangyari sa akin? Anong mangyari sa Eat Bulaga? Anong mangyari sa inyo? Kaya, Tito Tony po is not getting younger din. Dumadami na rin ang sakit.